Hello, hello. Welcome to the live love talk. Every Tuesday at 12 p.m., I show up to talk about a different love subject. Today's subject is very deep, and my intention is to really help people that have this avoidant attachment style to realize that they can love also. So, the question that I got is, can I, as someone with an avoidant attachment style, learn to genuinely love? And what it really takes to let someone all the way in. So, if you ever ask yourself, why do I feel numb when someone gets too close? Why do I suddenly lose interest in people who are good to me? There is something wrong with me because I keep pulling away when things get real. I want you to know that you are not broken. You are not incapable of love. You are not cold or heartless or too much in your head. You are someone who once needed to protect your heart so fiercely that you had to learn how to survive without too much closeness. And now, even if a part of you craves love, it feels complicated, overwhelming, maybe even dangerous. So let's answer this once and for all. Can you, as someone with avoidant tendencies, learn to genuinely love and be loved? Well, I have good news for you. The answer is yes, absolutely, but not by trying harder. It's by healing deeper. I wanted to make sure I am live on Instagram. So let me give you a glimpse of how the healing process may look like for you. So, what is actually going on? The real problem, the real challenge. So, avoidant attachment style, people with avoidant attachment style, they don't have an absence of feelings. They get overwhelmed by them. It's not that you don't care, it's that caring feels like a threat to your independence, your identity, your peace. So your system, your nervous system, does what it learned to do. You pull back when someone gets too close, you crave space, but feel guilty for needing it. You worry you will be smothered, controlled, or swallowed whole in intimacy. And you might think that needing someone makes you weak. Any of this sound familiar? Give me a like. The truth is deeper than this. You were never taught that intimacy can feel safe. So love equals to pressure. Closeness equals to loss of self. And vulnerability equals danger. And that is what we are going to gentle untangle today. So, one core solution is you learn to love genuinely by creating a relationship with yourself that feels emotionally safe first. Then extending that safety into connection with others slowly. Okay? Avoidant attachment isn't permanent. You are not cursed. You don't have to keep being this way. It's a pattern that you learn at a much younger age. And patterns can shift. They require work, but they can shift. And the shift happens when closeness starts to feel like freedom, not obligation. When intimacy is a space to breathe, not a trap to escape from. Okay, so let's um, let's go with step one. Step one, how to start healing a little bit from this, is understand that you are not emotionally broken. Removing the shame out of the equation. This is step number one. You are emotionally guarded, but avoidant doesn't mean that you don't feel. It means that you have gotten used to keeping your feelings at a safe distance. And you didn't build these walls out of malice, you built them out of necessity. So instead of trying to push through your discomfort with closeness, I want you to begin to ask, what would it take for intimacy to feel safe, not suffocating to me? This is the beginning of everything. The step number two is slow down the inner alarm system. Avoidant responses are nervous system responses. When someone gets close, your body reacts before your brain does. So you might get irritated by the other person needing you, feel a sudden urge to withdraw or find flaws. Start fantasizing about being alone again. This isn't selfish. It's your internal alarm saying closeness equals danger. You are losing control. Back off. And here is a healing move for you to try when you are triggered. Pause, breathe, soothe the alarm before acting on it. Ask yourself, am I actually unsafe or just unfamiliar with this kind of closeness? Intimacy starts to feel safer the more we stay present inside these moments, not run from them. Step number three, redefine what intimacy means for you. Most avoidant people carry this old belief. If I love someone, I will lose myself. But true intimacy doesn't erase you. It reveals you in your wholeness, not your performance. Let go of the idea that love is merging. Think of it as a dance between two sovereign souls. You can love deeply and stay fully yourself. You can say, I need space and still stay emotionally connected. In fact, a healthy relationship welcomes that. The step four, learn to see with the discomfort of being seen. Love requires you to let someone see you, not the perfect version of you, but the one who gets overwhelmed, annoyed, tired, afraid. And if you have been avoidant, that can feel like too much exposure, too much risk. But here is the truth. Letting someone see you isn't weak. It's the most powerful thing you will ever do. And you don't have to do it all at once. Start with small reveals, micro honesty, you could call it. So try saying, I feel a little awkward with all this attention, but I like you. Sometimes I need more space than most people. It's not rejection, it's how I stay regulated. I am learning how to stay in connection even when it scares me. That strength, that growth, that is love. Step number 5, Create relationships that welcome your autonomy, not threaten it. You need your freedom, solitude, and independence. And that isn't an enemy of intimacy. It's just a need that has to be respected and kind of woven in. You don't need to be less avoidant to be lovable. You need to feel safe to be your full self and still stay connected. Seek or create a relationship where boundaries are honored. You can voice your needs without guilt. You are not pressured to respond emotionally before you are ready. In that environment, your guard will begin to soften because finally it doesn't have to protect you anymore. There is a metaphor that I want to share with you, and it's the porcupine dance. Imagine you are like this porcupine, soft on the inside, but with a protective coat of quills. You are not trying to hurt anyone, but when someone gets too close, the quills come out, not out of aggression, but defense. Love isn't it about removing the quills? It's about learning how to dance with someone at a distance that feels good for both of you. Eventually, you will discover when the space is respected, the softness inside you becomes your superpower. There is someone out there for you that will allow you to express yourself in this slower way, in this way that you may need a little bit more space than other person. There is someone for everybody. Now, it takes a lot of courage to watch a video like this. It takes a lot of commitment to learn how to give and take in this dance that we call love. Not everybody will want to be merging with you. There are people that are going to be perfectly happy with you being this way as long as you keep communicating your needs in a respectful way, in a way that he or she can hear you and can have compassion for you and give you space. Yes, you may need a little bit more space than anybody else you know, and that is okay. That is okay. This We have been in this planet for thousands of years, and it hasn't been more than 200 years, I believe, that we got this freedom to really, really choose who we marry and who we share our life with. So before that, people were happy in relationships. Avoidant attachment style people were getting married and were happy in relationships. We just learn how to live with each other. Now, because there are so many choices, it feels like nobody has time for this. It feels like if it doesn't work immediately, we move on to the next person. But if you follow this healing process and you keep trying and you keep showing up and you hire somebody, maybe a therapist, maybe a coach like me, or a mentor that supports you and helps you and holds your hand through this season of learning and healing, you can definitely learn how to love somebody and stay in that relationship for the rest of your life. You are not messed up. You are not broken forever. If you have this desire of creating a healthy relationship and you have what it takes to do the healing and the growth, you can get there. Okay? So, Zen, do you have any questions? If you have any questions or anything you want to share with me, do it in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe. Follow me for more content like this. Much love. Bye.